It's been a warm winter so far, but it's Missouri, and the weather is always subject to change. And cold snaps that come after winters have one winery owner scared to death.
Our biggest concern is when the vines go to flower, and if we get a freeze at that point in time, that's what's going to affect your grapevine yield. With it being warm like this and the cold snap coming up, it's got everybody nervous.
Extended periods of warmer weather make the grapevines think it's spring.
This winter has been a little bit warmer than normal, and that's due to a very warm January and a record-setting February.
When grapevines begin to bud, they've absorbed a significant amount of water. Cold snaps will freeze the water in the buds. Le Bourgeois is Missouri's third largest winery. Cold snaps hit them the same way they hit a smaller winery like Seven Springs.
You have a intense freeze where it's 20 degrees, there's really nothing you can do. You just lose your crop.
The last major cold snap after a period of warm winter weather was in 2007.
So 2007 was kind of the worst year we had. It was very similar to this year. We had one of the record warmest March, and then we had 3 days of 19 degrees in the second week of April, and it pretty much wiped out most of our crop around the Midwest.
2017 is looking similar to 2007's warm winter weather in Missouri. In fact, February 2017's average temperature was 14 degrees higher than 2007's. Le Bourgeois lost more than half of its grapes in 2007. 5 years later, Seven Springs Winery also experienced a drastic loss, losing nearly 75% of their usual yield. Farmers rely on their profits from grapes to maintain their vines year-round.
You're going to get very little crop that year, or none at all, but you still have to manage that vineyard for all the insects and pests and disease also. So you have a lot of inputs into that crop, but you have no economic gain from producing that crop.
Late cold snaps are uncommon, so many local wineries don't protect their vines.
I can't control Mother Nature, and since we're not going to do any kind of spraying and we don't have a wind turbine or anything like that, you're kind of at Mother Nature's mercy, so to say.
Warm weather has brought extra business into wineries' tasting rooms. They just hope the past doesn't repeat itself. With producers Sierra Morris, Jai Wong, and Rachel Thomas, Emil Lippy, KBIA.